Doctors are calling for a UK-wide ban on smacking children, saying the current laws are unjust and dangerously vague, and that most adults now believe physically punishing a child is unacceptable. The Royal College of Paediatrics and Child Health wants England and Northern Ireland to follow Wales and Scotland, where striking a child is illegal. But a government minister responded today saying while any abuse of children is completely unacceptable, it is for parents to discipline their children. Ian Woods is here. The paediatricians, they want rid of any grey areas, they say, over physical punishment.
Yeah, look, it's an age-old debate, isn't it? Is it ever right to smack your child? But right now, if I was to smack my son in Glasgow or in Cardiff, I could be prosecuted. If I do it in London or in Belfast, I could argue that it was just reasonable punishment. That's because Scotland and Wales has brought in legislation in recent years to protect children. And paediatricians say it's just beyond belief that it's not a UK-wide law. They say the evidence is clear that it harms the child's development, it harms their mental health, and legal clarity is needed because without it, it's impossible to determine in complex cases what exactly child abuse is.
Paediatricians all around the country are seeing cases on a weekly basis where children have been physically punished at home in England and Northern Ireland, and that is no longer acceptable. There is no need for a debate anymore. The science is clear. Physical punishment of children harms their health, harms their development, and perpetuates an intergenerational cycle of violence.
But the UK government's line is that it's very much up to parents to decide how they should discipline their children. And there are already laws and safeguards to prevent anyone having to be dealt with assault just because punishment might get slightly out of hand and go beyond a slap on the wrist. One member of the Cabinet, Laura Trott, told ITV News today that they already had the right balance, but they were open to more evidence being brought forward in the future on this subject. Now, I've been trying to find hard evidence of what effect this change in the law has had in Scotland and Wales. The NSPCC, for example, say that they have no figures on this, but there don't appear to have been an upsurge in people being taken to court charged with minor assaults. Now, is that because the law is a deterrent, or is it because it's a law which is impossible to police?